These girls think they can just step into the ring and fight against true masters of martial arts. Well, quite often, they're in for a disappointment. Today, you'll see several bouts where the men don't hold back and fight with full force. Afterward, the women are left wondering how they ended up knocked out. This lady seemed completely unaware of her limits. She decided to step into the ring wearing a dress and heels. Well, at least she put on gloves, but honestly they didn't help her much, as the guy immediately showed her what physical education is all about. And that starts with respect for your opponent. A Thai boxer went up against a kickboxer who had not trained for a long time. But as they say, hands remember, and he proved there are no former kickboxers. This female boxer entered the ring expecting equal rights, but ended up getting hit with a left hook. This isn't a professional fight, but rather entertainment and sparring under Muay Thai rules. However, watch as a girl fiercely tries to land a solid strike on her opponent. The guy, clearly not one to shy away, takes a hit to the body but regains his composure. Realizing he's up against a sparring partner, not just a girl, he starts going all out. The girl tries to counter with kicks and hard middle strikes, but she stands no chance against him. A single back fist and she's down on the canvas. This girl, however, decided with full seriousness to spar with this guy, a Thai boxer. Well, I think the reckoning will be swift. Just one punch was enough to calm this feisty filly down. This episode once again proves that going all out during sparring sessions is generally a bad idea. Sparring is for practicing technique, not fighting as if it's your last time. A female Thai boxer went up against a Wushu Sanda representative, and this guy showed her whose kung fu was stronger in the best traditions of Chinese movies.
Fatality.
Let's move on to the next bout, a sparring session under boxing rules. There isn't much of an audience, so there's no need for either side to go all out. Still, the guy immediately starts landing decent punches straight to the girl's head. You might think he's doing this intentionally, but no. The girl loves a good brawl and fights regularly, so the guy has no choice but to respond appropriately. A new kickboxer went up against a fitness instructor who challenged him to light sparring, and this is what came out of it. From the mat, we move to the cage. This unusual fight features two non-professionals, a male model and a female blogger. Naturally, there was no real technique to expect here. Still, it was interesting to see how the amateur fighter handled the girl, who charged at him aggressively in the second round. The guy didn't panic, his instincts kicked in. He took her down and began landing ground and pound until the referee stepped in to stop the beating. The next fight is a real professional boxing fight, man versus woman. The woman came well prepared for this match, but as soon as the guy kicked it up a notch, hitting harder and using his physical strength, the woman started hitting the canvas repeatedly. To her credit, she kept trying, moving forward, taking countless counterpunches and attempting to showcase her skills. The man, on the other hand, didn't overexert himself, landing heavy blows from distance. This led to his victory. By the end of the bout, he even started toying with her, throwing light yet precise punches to weaken her. A barrage of hits to different levels left her with no chance to recover. Finally, we have an intriguing bout held at a military base. A woman, let's call her Soldier Jane, entered the ring in gloves and headgear to face a male counterpart. It was fascinating to see her reasoning, as the man clearly wasn't going to hold back. Losing to a woman would have been humiliating for him. As expected, that didn't happen. Despite her best efforts to land hits and attack, her chances were slim. The guy went all out, leaving her with little to show for her effort. But as she wanted equality in the ring, she got exactly that.